Guys, welcome to another episode of Sneakerhead 213. Before I move forward, as always, hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe if you're a new viewer, hit the notification bell so that you stay up to date on my latest content. And with that out of the way, let's move forward and let's get started on this really cool review. So as you can tell on this box right here, this does come from a website called Cali Roots. This website is a shoe retailer website overseas, and I believe it is an actual store. I'm not too sure on that, but I'm pretty sure it is. And here is the box. This is the bottom of the box, just a regular black box. As you can tell, it says Reebok right down here. On this side it says Reebok Classic in black, in white, and then the black background. And the top of the box says the same thing, Reebok Classic, and so does this side. Nothing on this side. And here it is, guys. Today we are doing the review on the Reebok Classic Leather. They're calling it the Classic Leather Ripple GTX, and RBW means raised by wolves. And this is a US size 9.5. This came out about almost a month ago, and the official colorway is black/white ice. Reebok Classic, you guys already know who that is. I don't need to explain who they are, but they did a collaboration with Raised by Wolves, and Raised by Wolves is pretty much a clothing brand that is sort of geared towards, around like the winter season. And so they decided to do a collaboration with Reebok, and this is pretty much the end result. I had never heard of them until this collaboration, so obviously it worked. They got their name out. I'm pretty sure that's part of the reason they did a collaboration with Reebok. And here's the wrapping paper. It says Reebok there, and then a white background. And then here they are, guys. The Reebok Classic Ripple Leather GTX times Raised by Wolves. Very, very nice shoe. You can really tell this is really good quality shoe. And then there are some details that you guys should be made aware of, and I'll get into those as we get further into the review. Here is the really nice other shoe. Leather is really, really nice. The outsole I really like on these as well. So let me get into it right away. If it seems like I'm rushing, it's because my battery's kind of low, so I don't want to, I don't want to let my battery die. But anyways, this is the Reebok Classic Ripple Leather GTX times Raised by Wolves. And as you can tell, the laces on these, they came in two pair of laces. They came with these round laces, very, very thick, nothing special there. And then they came with these extra laces that for some reason are only inserted on the two upper shoelace holes. And it says Gore-Tex, and then on it says Raised by Wolves. Very, very thick flat laces. So I think that's really nice. And like I said, Gore-Tex, the inner liner of the shoe is actually made from Gore-Tex material, which you can tell from the inside right here. And that Gore-Tex material is meant to keep out like weather elements like water, ice, and it helps keep your feet dry while still keeping them ventilated. So that's really nice. This is the first time I've seen that Gore-Tex material inside a shoe. I'm pretty sure there has been other shoe collaborations that have used it on the inner liner of a shoe, but this is the first time I personally witnessed it on a shoe that I purchased. The insole, let me see what the insole looks like. I think I might be able to pull it out, but I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. Yeah, that insole is pretty much inserted in there. Yeah, that insole is pretty much embedded in there. It's like glued in there, so I'm not gonna take it off. See the insole right there? It says Reebok, and on the back it has like a kind of outdoorsy vibe to it. Because Raised by Wolves is more of an outdoorish brand. You see all these tags here. It says 3M thin insulation for footwear. Same thing on the other side. And then it has the Gore-Tex tags, and then it has the sizing or some kind of whatever the material is the shoe was made from. The tongue on this, guys, is actually black leather tongue, but it is a gutted material, and that is pretty much used to keep, the weather elements out of even getting in from, around the shoelaces, you stepping on a puddle of water during the winter time. They won't get in your shoe. It'll keep your feet dry. It says Reebok here on the tongue in black, and it has the Reebok brand there. So that's really nice. Here around the toe box, guys, you can tell it has a lot of tumble leather. This feels very soft to the touch, and it is in black. And then here around the toe box overlay, the same thing. It just has that really nice black premium leather type vibe to it. Right here, the leather still doesn't fail to amaze. It has really nice tumble leather as well. Right here, we see the Gore-Tex in metallic here. And this is actually made from some kind of metal here, so that's really nice. And then right here, very faintly, it says "Raised by Wolves" right here. So that's really dope. It's really nice. And that leather is really soft and plush. And tumble. Back here, more of that tumble leather. And it says there in embroidery, it says "Raised by Wolves" in white text, which is really nice touch to it. I like how they just, added that back there. On this side, it's pretty much the same as the other shoe with your regular Reebok Classic silhouettes there. And the midsole of this is actually a die cut EVA midsole, which is meant for absorbing, pretty much, having impacts. Like if you're running in these, it'll absorb some of the impact, so that's really nice. And it's all black as well, which I really love. The outsole is like an icy outsole, and it has sort of like a snowflake design on each one of these outsole like cuts on it, and then it has Reebok there, so that's really nice. I like how the outsole kind of makes it more towards like the Raised by Wolves type theme, because it kind of gives it that winter like vibe by making this look like ice, so that's really nice. And then here's the other one. The other one actually says "Raised by Wolves" on this one, as you can see right there. Whereas the one right here said that it was a Reebok on the inside. So that's really nice. And it has that, that Gore-Tex inner liner. On the underside of the tongue, it actually has 3M Thinsulate material, if you can capture that. So that's really nice. Never fails to amaze. Overall, lots of really good material usage, especially for the winter. I wish a lot of the shoes that Adidas and Jordan drop would use some of these type of materials, because these are actually suited for everyday usage. Like for me, this shoe, I could see maybe a construction worker actually using these because of the Thinsulate inner liner and the Gore-Tex inner liner, and it has pretty much some of that 3M material to very to be long lasting, is what I'm trying to say. But I don't know, I just feel like these are more suited towards the winter weather. And then even the material is very nice towards the back of the heel, that leather, and so is the toe box, is very soft. These are sold, so they are not up for grabs, but they are still available on Reebok.com, and they actually came out with 2 other colorways. They came out with like a very, very light sky blue or baby bluish colorway, and then they came out with an all white and the icy outsole colorway. But all of them have the icy outsole. That's one of the things that attracted me to the shoe, because I like icy outsoles. And the black colorway was the best one that I felt was appealing to me, because it was the easiest to clean. But let me know what you guys think about these. These retail for $150, and I was able to sell these and make a good profit. So yeah, hit me up on that IG if you're interested in other sizes, because I can't help you get some of these, but just know that I will be charging pretty much resale price. But like I said, these are available online, so you shouldn't have any issues getting these. But let's try to get that thumbnail. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below, and we will see you guys on the next one. Peace.